Scotch, bourbon and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why.
Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C. I'm Trenny. This is C.
Hello.
I'm going to introduce this whiskey.
Please. And while you're doing that, check us out on Instagram, Trenny and C, on YouTube, Trenny and C, on TikTok, Trenny and C, on Twitter, Trenny and C, and patreon.com/Trenny and C.
All the sociables.
Nice.
Okay, look at what we got today. We got the Aberlour 12-year-old. This is... Look at that color. That's beautiful. Color.
Well, give me that.
Oh, we got.
Can
crack
you grab
that.
the
Can
Can you grab the cutter?
Oh.
This is a fresh pot. Like, this doesn't even happen.
Shing!
This doesn't even happen on this channel.
No, this is
Like,
rare.
to take a bottle that is completely unmolested
And covered in wax. That's a wax.
Oh yeah, this is a
top.
wax cut and everything.
So that's
doing it.
there's lots going on here.
Okay,
This
here
is
we go.
the full review.
Quiet on set.
Oh,
Beauty
beautiful.
pop. Okay.
Okay,
Chonky cork and everything. Okay.
it's got it all really.
Camera operator, can you zoom in on the gluggy? Here we go.
Just pinch the
Oh,
screen.
that was a
Yes. So this is a 12-year-old.
Yes.
It is bottled at 40% alcohol. This is kind of the perfect mix of the bourbon cask, the sherry cask,
Correct.
all
just
blended,
blended
distilled
together. Yeah.
into one whiskey.
That's right. I mean, it's a single
literally.
malt where, and this is not unusual, it's a single malt where you have two types of casks that are married together, right? So it says American oak casks, which we know is the bourbon cask, and then sherry oak casks. After 12 years, our craftsmen carefully pair the whiskeys together to get just the right balance of fruit and spice. And that's really what you're aiming for with the Aberlour Abenat, is the sherry fruit and that bourbon like spice and vanilla and sweetness, right?
So one thing with this 12-year-old is, yes, it's marrying those two things together, but we have an age statement here.
Mm-hmm.
The 40% isn't, it's the bare minimum, which is fine, but I think if you're the connoisseur,
yeah.
you're going for something a little bit higher strength, but you're not going to get a bad product with this. This is like a really good showcase of what Aberlour can do as a company. And you're getting the bourbon cask, you're getting the sherry cask, you're getting all the kind of notes that the range of Aberlour is in this bottle.
And I think the price is right.
The price is definitely
one
right.
thing.
Yep.
The price is great on this. And if you do want to taste the components as a enthusiast, then you move into the Abenat range, where you have the Abenat, which is the sherry version, and then you have the Alba, which is the bourbon cask version, and both of those come available at the cask strength. So this is the more crushable
amalgamation.
Yeah, but this is the crushable version of taking those two big, powerful cask strengths and
put it together,
and they delicately smash them together.
and then they tone it down a little bit.
They tone it down. They dial it back and make
I'm gonna just say, like, right off the bat, the nose.
And I poured pints.
Yes, there's nothing. To
shake a stick at.
You're not gonna shake a stick.
You're not. You will not shake a stick at this for not even one stick.
I mean,
not one
you
stick.
You might,
Yeah,
depending
you might,
where
I
you're
guess,
from.
I guess. If shaking a stick is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's a positive vibe.
Where I'm from, it's not necessarily good, so you won't do it. Somewhere else in the world,
it means you have some other
shaking the
problems
stick.
usually.
And we digress. You know what? Here's the thing. It's a
the nose is very, very malt forward. It's got a little bit of that chocolate. It's got a little bit of that fruit. It's got a little bit of that like
little graininess,
underlying
yeah,
salty kind of saline thing. Like it really actually does encompass everything that you love about the Aberlour or single malt whiskeys in general. It combines the two powers, you know?
Yeah, and for me, when I get a real nice Scotchy Scotch that...
The Scotch is hard. Yeah.
It's Scotching so hard that I get Fig Newton.
Yes.
Like the figgy doughiness with a little bit of that, like the salty dough, the sweet figgies. Like that's to me is the essence of like the base of a good Scotch is Fig Newton.
Fig Newton. He discovered gravity, right?
And Scotch. He discovered gravity and created Scotch.
Oh, man.
The ultimate human.
The greatest scientist.
Isaac Fig Newton. I believe it. Anyway.
Yeah.
You know, our history is a little hazy.
Might be a little off.
Something like that. But anyway.
Speaking of history.
Have we drank this yet?
This is 1879 this was established.
Okay.
That's a while ago.
Did you read? Oh, it is.
It's true.
It's right on the glass. It's right on the glass.
It's embossed.
Sorry, I wasn't sure what you... Okay. Let's taste it.
Okay. Sure. I mean, bottled at 40%, you cannot go wrong.
Yeah. For crushability.
For crushability. Like, if you're into putting ice cubes or water or whatever, like, just do it how you want it.
Yeah. Do it how you want
You're not gonna regret buying a bottle of this. Especially, we talked about already, the price point of the Aberlour 12-year-old is very, very reasonable. And you're getting a lot of flavor.
It is literally and figuratively a dialed back version of both of those Abenad and Albas. Like, because you get the vanillas and the honeys, you get the sweet red fruits, you get the, if you're a pro, sessionability of the 40%.
What you want if you're a pro.
If you're a professional Scotch drinker, you
want a session.
Like us.
Yeah.
We're professionals. And so, it's got it all. You said the saline sweetness or the saline saltiness. Like it's got a sweet vibe. It's got a savory vibe to it. You know, there's some bouquets and floral notes. It's like there's so much happening.
I think I'm gonna say this: if you're like new to Scotch, you're gonna love this. If you have been a Scotch drinker for a long time, you're going to discover that there's like the spicy Christmas baking notes in there.
True.
There's a little bit of that salty underlying coastal notes.
Yeah.
But on top of it, there's the fruit. It's like, I think for a revisitor, for people who are
Try it
again because this one is, it's presented... Maybe not. Like, I will say this right off the bat. For the people that are really on top of natural color, non-chill filtered, all the things, you might be missing out on the fact that you
might overlook it. You might overlook it.
But this has an age statement. Mm-hmm. It has a lot of characteristics.
It has quality going into it. Quality ingredients, right? Like, it's like... It comes from Provenance.
Is that a country?
Spell it. What goes into it
comes
right?
out. Yeah.
What goes into it? Yeah, I guess it does come out.
Yeah, because there's some care put in, there's some care taken out.
Hey, on that note, click like, subscribe, leave a comment.